How to solve Amazon AWS WF CAPTCHA and challenge when web scraping. AWS WAF, a service from Amazon, provides two primary types of protection for web resources against unwanted automated actions. CAPTCHA requires the user to solve tasks such as entering text in a specific field, moving a slider, selecting certain objects in an image, or dragging elements to a designated location. Additionally, audio CAPTCHAs may be offered, where the user must listen to and recognize words spoken against background noise and enter them in the appropriate field. Challenge. Here, the user does not need to solve anything to interact with the site. The check occurs in the background by analyzing session parameters and request behavior, such as request frequency, use of JavaScript, mouse behavior, and the presence or absence of cookies. If the check is successful, the user can continue using the site. If not, the request may be blocked, or a CAPTCHA may be displayed for additional verification. If the system detects signs of automation, it may increase the level of verification to ensure security and protect the site from unauthorized access. How to solve Amazon CAPTCHAs using CapMonster Cloud. Amazon's security system is carefully designed and provides a high level of security. It is constantly updated to make it more difficult for bots to access websites. However, for the purposes of website testing, safe parsing, and debugging, it can be solved using the cloud service CapMonster Cloud. Finding CAPTCHA data. To solve this type of CAPTCHA, you need to visit the target site with the CAPTCHA, open developer tools, and retrieve the necessary CAPTCHA data, such as website key, context, IV, and challenge script. Here is a more detailed guide. Load the required page, open developer tools, navigate to the network tab, and find the document line with a 405 response. 2. Select this document and go to the response tab. 3. Find the window.gokuprops object, where you will find all the necessary parameters. Table with required parameters and their values. You can also automatically obtain the parameters for an AWS WAF CAPTCHA by using the following JavaScript code. Once you have all the CAPTCHA parameters, you can create a task to submit to the CapMonster Cloud server. Example: use the method request format JSON post. Response: retrieving the result. Use the getTaskResult method to get the solution to the Amazon task. Example: during web scraping, various obstacles may arise, such as script interruption due to an Amazon CAPTCHA appearing on the target site. To bypass this obstacle, you can add additional code to your scraper for automatic CAPTCHA solving. This code will wait for the CAPTCHA frame, extract all necessary parameters, and send the solution to the CapMonster Cloud server. Here is how you can implement it. Let's assume there is a script for scraping a weather website using Selenium in Python. Additional library imports. Requests for sending HTTP requests to interact with the CapMonster Cloud API, and time for pausing code execution. API key and URL variables. Variables are added to store the API key for authentication and the URLs for creating tasks and retrieving results from CapMonster Cloud. Task creation function, a function that takes several parameters necessary for creating a CAPTCHA solving task. It sends a post request to the CapMonster Cloud server with the task data. If the task is successfully created, the function returns the task ID. Task result function, a function that sends a post request to check the task status. If the task status is ready, the function returns the result. Otherwise, it waits and checks the status again. Browser initialization and target page. Opening. Wait for the search field to appear, enter the city name, and wait for the CAPTCHA iframe to appear. CAPTCHA parameter extraction. The updated code extracts the website char key, context, and IV values from the iframe scripts and uses them to create a task on the CapMonster Cloud server. CAPTCHA solving workflow. The code now includes the creation of a task and periodic checks to determine whether the CAPTCHA has been solved. After the CAPTCHA is solved, additional actions are performed. We have covered key points, including the description of this type of CAPTCHA and its solving using CapMonster Cloud. The most critical stages are accurately extracting necessary CAPTCHA parameters, creating and sending the task to the server, and obtaining and using the CAPTCHA solution. We also reviewed a Python code example that demonstrates how to integrate CAPTCHA solving into the web scraping process. Success in this area depends not only on technical skills, but also on the ability to quickly adapt to changes and innovations in anti-bot protection methods.